Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend and you are all well and blessed. Guys, for today's video, we are just making a quick one. We are going to jump on Bleacher Report and have a look at an article written by Eric Pincus a couple of days ago, and it's called Ranking the Top 10 NBA Free Agents Still on the Market. So yeah, I think it's an interesting one because there's still some good players out there, experienced players, good role players, but also some players who just can give a second or third chance. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, keep watching it, and I would really appreciate if you could leave me a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, write a comment. It would help me out a lot. Like, it's only a little of your time, but it means the world to me. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so here's the article. So of course we have Markelle Fultz here. For number one pick, like he struggled a little bit in Philadelphia, a lot of problems there. And yeah, Philly just did not have so much luck with the number one picks with Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz. Imagine if they both could have lived up to their full potential or what people thought that they are worth. And yeah, it would be interesting. Him, Simmons, and Embiid. Now, like a couple of years later, all of them being in the prime from age standpoint. But yeah, the careers just went differently, right? So number 10, Bismack Biyombo. Yeah, he's a center, of course, 6'8", 255 pounds, 31 years of age now, and he was actually with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think he even played quite a bit. I'm not sure how much, but yeah, if you look at Biyombo, of course, we know his Charlotte Hornets days and Memphis. I think last year he played in, or 2 years ago, a couple of years ago, he played in Memphis and had actually some good years there. Yeah, he peaked 7.4 points per game in 2019-2020, and yeah, but he's of course more on the defensive part of the game. Like, he was always a great shot blocker, and yeah, he was always overpaid. He got that big contract, I think, from the Magic and then the Hornets or something, and yeah. Like, I just remember on 2K, he was always one of the worst contracts. So, but for him, good man, it's good to make some money. And yeah, I think he will eventually go to another contender. I think, like, as a third string center, it should still be alright because he has so much experience. So maybe teams like the Lakers, yeah, somebody like that, they definitely have some interest in him. So next one is JaVale McGee, who of course is also a center, 7-foot center, 270 pounds. He's a big man, 36 years of age, and yeah, he played with the Kings last year, I think the last couple of years, and kind of fall out of the rotation. I don't know, when they picked him up, they really saw something in him, and he was supposed to be a part of the rotation, but it never really worked out in Sacramento. He also, I think, made some money, right? Like, I think like 6 or 8 million a year or something. But anyway, he's a 3-time champion, of course, with the Warriors 2017 and 2018, and then with the Los Angeles Lakers, where he played actually really well in 2020 in the bubble. And yeah, then just kind of from there on, it just kind of went down for him. Of course, like, we all remember the good old Shaqtin' a Fool days when he was always part of it, so a lot of fun. I think like he was suing them or something. Now he's not showing there anymore, but yeah, he doesn't get minutes, so he probably has still one more year in the tank. Like, kind of like the same with Bismack Biyombo. Like, I think a team who needs a third string center has some interest in him. So yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Number 8, another center, Tristan Thompson, one of the Kardashians. So center forward, 6'9", 254 pounds, 33 years. I thought he would be older, to be honest. Even Biyombo, I thought he's older. Of course, he's kind of a Cleveland Cavaliers legend. Not really legend, but the people really love him there. And yeah, he made 3.2 million last year. And yeah, so a good Canadian guy, like, he's solid, man. He doesn't do too much. Also, like, Biyombo, one of the worst contracts back in the days, I think. The Cavs and the Lakers and yeah, the other teams he played for. Yeah, but it's not going to give you much anymore. Maybe the Cavaliers bring him back for one more year, I guess. I don't know. Number 7. So we finally don't have a center forward here. We have Evan Fournier, who of course played in New York last year and then went to the Detroit Pistons, to my Pistons. He had some solid games there, you know. So he's like 6'5", 200 pounds, 31 years of age, and yeah, made about 18.9 million last year. It is that New York Knicks contract. Like, yeah, it just didn't work out in New York. Like, he was supposed to be a good player of the rotation in New York, but it just never really worked out. He was completely kicked out of the rotation. Tom Thibodeau, I think, is just so focused on defense. Like, every player on the court and in his rotation has to be a good defender. And Fournier, of course, always has been more of an offensive-minded guy. He also recently played in the Olympics for France. Struggled there also a little bit, but you know, he's still only 31 years of age. I think like a team like the Grizzlies could have a look at him just to have some depth on a minimum. Why not? Why not? Next guy up, Marcus Morris Sr. He played for the Cavalier and he just made under 313,000. So that must be one of the lowest contracts in the NBA last year. I don't know. 34 years of age, a forward. He of course also played for the, I think was it the Clippers and 76ers, and then signed with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And you know, when it came to the playoffs, and like he was important, man. Like he all of a sudden was kind of sometimes even their top guy. So yeah, 34 years of age. Like maybe another contender, the Philadelphia 76ers have another try on him, or the Lakers, somebody you can just throw in a game for a couple of minutes, and he knows the system, he knows how it works, he's experienced. So yeah, if you can sign him up for a minimum, why not? Number 5, Justin Holiday. I think he played, didn't he play for the Nuggets? Let's see. Yeah, he played for the Nuggets. Yeah, Justin Holiday. It's kind of the problem from the Nuggets last year. They just didn't have a good free agency, and then all of a sudden Justin Holiday was supposed to be the Bruce Brown replacement kind of. And yeah, I don't think he has that role, you know. Like, he's a good NBA player, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. It was not the perfect role for him. He's already 35 years of age and made about 3.2 million. But yeah, I'm sure maybe one more year somebody's going to give him, but then he's most likely going to retire. Cedi Osman, he's one of the younger guys. He's 29 years of age, forward, 6'7", 230 pounds. Played for the Cleveland Cavaliers and then San Antonio Spurs, and made about 6.7 million last year. So of course, that he was part of the Max Strus deal, which sent Max Strus to Cleveland and Cedi Osman to the Spurs. And yeah, let's have a look. So played 72 games for the Spurs, 17 minutes per game, while shooting a steady 39% from 3-point range. Yeah, I mean, and they say he's a positive locker room reputation. So I mean, then most likely he's going to find a team, probably on a minimum again. Yeah, that's. So now we get to the top 3, and we have Lonnie Walker, the 4th, who still does not have a team. That's interesting. You know, he was so good with, what was it? Was it the Lakers, I think? A couple of years ago. It's tough, man. He's only 25 years of age. I think he has a great personality. I saw some stuff on YouTube, like him helping out his community, where he came from. I think it's kind of a, good community, and then he's helping them a lot. So he's only 25 years old, 6'4", 200 pounds. Of course, played for the Brooklyn Nets, and only making 2.3 million. Wow. The number 18 pick in 2018 shot 38% from 3-point range last year. So that is really good. He helped the Lakers get past Steph Curry and the Warriors in that 2023 playoffs with a 15 point for the quarter in Game 5, giving LA the 3-1 series lead. Yes, I remember that game, even. And last year he averaged about 10 points in 58 games for the Nets. But of course always has some injury problems. Interesting. Interesting. Lonnie Walker, man, you kind of fell off, man. I kind of feel sorry for you, man. Like San Antonio Spurs, it didn't work out. Everybody had great hope there. But then I really thought in LA he turned his career around, and then going to the Nets I thought would help him out a lot, because the Nets, they like doing that, like Dennis Smith Jr. and other guys. They just give them the chances, second chances, and they play a lot of minutes. Ah, interesting. But I definitely think like somebody's going to take another shot at him. Like he's not going to be done age 25, but still interesting that he's still here. I'm not going to lie. So number two, Markel Fultz. I thought he would be number one actually. Wow. So point guard, 6'4", 209 pounds, 26 years of age, and of course played for the Orlando Magic. He made some good money there. Like I think it was like what was his 3 or 4 year deal, like 17 million a year. So it's good that he didn't kind of was a bust, right? Like when he left Philly, that was definitely a chance that he becomes a bust. But I think fair enough, he really did good in Orlando at times. Like he was even starting sometimes, coming off the bench. Good point guard. I almost thought that they're going to take him back, but yeah, he's still sitting here. Definitely some rumors about him going to LA, I heard. So to the Lakers, I mean, so he's definitely going to be fine. But it's interesting, man, that he's still available. And number one, of course, Isaac Okoro. Yeah, another one, just like Markel Fultz. I never thought that he's going to be here for so long. Why are the Cavs not signing him back? Only 23 years of age. Very good defender. 6'5", 225 pounds. Cleveland Cavaliers, about 9 million. Huh. That is so interesting. He started 42 games, for the Cavs. 9.4 points per game, 39% shooting. But he did struggle in the playoffs with only 25% in shooting. Huh. The Cavaliers are about 7.4 million below the NBA's million luxury tax line, and Okoro's qualifying offer of 11.8 million is on the table until October. So they are just hoping that he's going to be coming back on the qualifying, I guess. But I always thought that he was a candidate for a sign and trade actually. But yeah, still sitting here. Like with Markel Fultz, never thought that this is going to happen. Alright guys, so that's already just a quick one. Just wanted to have a look at the remaining free agents, just to kind of stay tuned and know what's going on and what's going to happen here. Guys, I love you guys. If you liked the video, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, would really appreciate it. Love you guys, and see you at the next one. Peace.